side. Truth and love can both survive somewhere between the lines in the heart. We don't have to fall apart. You bring the ground, I bring the air. Maybe we both belong somewhere. If we can learn to hear not guard. Between the lines and the heart. Not just right, not just kind. Maybe love is both combined.
There was black rain once, falling on ground that was flame. You named me the enemy, the name I became. I answered in fire, and the wound that we made wore your name in mine on the edge of one blade. But blood-weary time laid the sword on the ground, and it never could keep our old wounds unbound. In place of the sword, it is granted a hand, yours laid into mine. The one thing I understand, not to run you through, not to break you in two, not to judge, not to argue which of us should live and who. Not to restore the blow or the blame, born to end the war, born to put out the flame. Let every scar we wore turn into an open door. Let the one I was trained to abhor be the one that I live for. We came here to end the war, the darkest year memory bore. Now I know it's fate that held us near, why it circled us home to this year. We came here to end the war, to hand down the hatred no more. And tonight I can hold you at last with the arms that were locked in the past. Where the last one stood, let the strange flowers bloom, let them fill up with light what was lost to the gloom. And this time it was not our own death that we chose. We were summoned to save each other and rose. We came here to end the war, not to ask who was right before. Our swords came down and turned into rings, and I'll hold you through all that time brings. If the old wound waits and knocks again at the door, I am closing the ledger, the decades long score. You are the reason my hand let the sword fall, the reason it's laid at the foot of the wall. You're not the enemy, I've earned our release. You're my home, you're my ground, you're my rest, you're my peace.
The world's still arguing over borders and sanctions tonight, so we're leaning on music that survived worse and came back twice as loud.
The world's first verdict turned my palms around to meet no stranger's eyes and make no sound. The armor thickened while the man grew thin. Each blade I added starved the life within. The world lays out its price, become a wall, a hand that never opens when they call. Now cruelty arrives to claim its own. Leave me the ache, but never leave me stone. Don't lift the ache from where it lies. Lift off the frost behind my eyes. Inside the word hardened hides harm. I felt it growing down my arm. The world lays out its price, become a wall, a hand that never opens when they call. Now cruelty arrives to claim its own. Leave me the ache, but never leave me stone. I never feared the wounds, they were the road. 1,000 sleepless nights I never showed. I feared I'd wake one day and find no light, and learn a cruel lesson marked the night. The world lays out its price, become a wall, a hand that never opens when they call. Now cruelty arrives to claim its own. Leave me the ache, but never leave me stone. A man's alive behind that shut down door. I built it with these hands and not no more. I hold the door for everybody here. Is that an open hand, or is it fear? I see myself in strangers' eyes, in passing words, in distant lives. I argue loud but don't yet know it's just myself behind the roll. You speak to me, it's still my voice. You raise your hand, it's still my choice. We draw the line, me and them, but I'm still there inside of them. We're the same one, just in different dreams, different roads, but the same heartbeat. Everything you do comes back to you, 'cause I am you in another view. escape. I call you cruel, I call you wrong, but I can taste your unsung song. Your doubts are dressed in my old clothes. Your anger wears my crooked pose. You turn away, but I still stay on both sides of the turning face. We're the same one, just in different dreams, different roads, but the same heartbeat. Everything you do comes back to you, 'cause I am you in another view. We're the same one through 1,000 faces, lost and found in 1,000 places. Every wall you build is see-through, 'cause I am you. Is my own in another hush. Oh, we're the same one, just in different dreams, different roads, but the same heartbeat. Everything you do comes back to you, 'cause I am you in another view. We're the same one through 1,000 faces, threaded tied through 1,000 traces. Every line between us
scale tilts, and the grudge shrinks to fit the room it came from. Here's a name you carried longer than the wound. You are the one I could not forgive.
This door was sealed before I knew my name. You crossed the floor and carried in no blame. You had not touched a single wound of mine, yet every word you spoke had drawn a line. Each ordinary move your hands had made, it lit a blaze that clung and would not fade. I did not name the fear I lived in, it wore your face, a debt I bore within. My hand went cold, it struck this heavy rage, as old and cold as some buried age. It was not you behind that wall of years, it was a law once forged from nameless fears. You walked in lost cities, rose and burned, lit up from streets no living map has learned. You raised your eyes, an old wound split wide beneath the newer cloth and would not hide. The years I lost were years I did not live. You are the one I could not forgive. I ran from you until the running broke and felt your breath push through each word I spoke. Must have been bound deeper than our war, than love, than every dawn we bled before. That is the reason we were drawn back here, to stand inside the same unfinished year. I dreamed a house of ash and broken beam, its windows burning with the last red gleam. You stood there wearing a stone wall, not a face. I walked away and never traced the place. You turned from me and then I turned from you. The roles kept turning, traitor faithful through. The one who left became the one who's left, and every bloodline echoed the same theft. One scar wore faces down 100 years, an answer to whatever name it hears. We never learned the name of what we fought. We kept the aim and cast aside the thought. We were not a rusted wire, pull tight, and every pull we made increased the bite. We were one mirror blackened with the smoke. Each face inside it wore the other's cloak. The years I lost were years I did not live. You are the one I could not forgive. I ran from you until the run have not wronged you in this life, you said. So who do you address through me instead? You did not raise your voice, you did not plead. You laid one fact out flat and let me read. That wall cost 10 long winters, stone by stone. One plain spoken word left it undone. I called you by a name, it was not yours, and made you carry debts from other wars. That debt was never written in your name. I shut the ledger and released the claim. This anger, only anger, has no use. It never grew the truth to judge or choose. I break the lock, a decade forged from fear, and there your breathing waits, familiar near. I strip your old names one by one, the way a coat comes off when winter's done. We did not come to read the same decree. We came to lay the old war down and see. You are not who once walked away. I am not who was left behind to stay. I take the borrowed judgment off and live. You are the one I could not forgive. The darkness I once saw inside your eyes was mine. I wore it here in borrowed skies. We must have been bound deeper than our war, and that is why we stand before this door. The bond I took for hatred, blade to blade, turns into love. The first house we have made. The soot lifts off the mirror, I see your face, and nothing in the glass repeats the old chase. That door stayed locked 300 years laid bare. I hold it open and no one is there. The debt is closed, the name is off, I live. You are the one I cannot forgive. I do not weigh the years that we rose above. You are the one I learned to love. My thumb falls down a world that has no floor, and under it another open door. The feed leans in and says, look here, look now. And I look because someone taught me how. Faces and cities and voices go past. Each second unfolds and nothing will last. The whole earth is burning inside my hand, and what I want, my own thumb can't command. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends, the world does not. Too much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Roads used to end, and books had one last page. The last chord fell and silence took the stage. What ended had an hour where it could stay, and no new tide came in to wash it away. Now past the last page, there's another to turn. One film, then one film, and nothing to learn. I'm scared of the thing I would miss if I slowed. A thing I don't want at the end of the road. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends, much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Stops mid-swipe, I know strangers by heart, and my own thought from yesterday plays no part. The world dealt me all of it. What was the cost? One hand opening wide, and inside I'm lost. To an end, how do I know which day I should spend?
Rack the tension, then let it land. This next one is called A Conscientious Mortal Way. The fear doesn't leave, it just gets a shape you can stand behind. Stay where you are.
This isn't something I explain, not a message I arrange. No words prepared to make it clear, no final truth I bring you here. I'm not speaking to someone, I'm trying to become just one who understands the life I live before there's nothing left to give. God grant me this, to simply see what is unfolding inside me. Conscientious mortal way, a path that lives from day to day. No mask, no road, no borrowed light, just standing honest in my sight. A vertical of what is right, a horizontal bound to time between the conscience and the end. I walk this fragile living line. Not for fame, not to be heard, not to shape a perfect word, but just to live this moment through as something honest, something true. Inside these thoughts, inside this flame, I carry more than just a name, a quiet call I can't ignore, a step that opens something more. Not outside, not far away, but here within the path I stay. A conscientious mortal way, where nothing false is left to stay, where every step is fully mine and every breath steps face to time. The soul that reaches something higher, and the body bound to tie all together form the only ground where something real can still be found. Conscience rises like a line, cutting through the dark of time, a vertical that does not bend, even standing at the end. And death waits quietly below, a horizon that we know, not as fear but as a frame that gives each step its weight and name. Conscientious mortal way, no need to prove, no need to say, just to live it truly now, without the question why or how. And if someone finds this place, not by just to live and to be aware.
I walked out blind with no true north to know. The fog came down and swallowed every field. The maps went silent on me, folded row by row. The needle spun and left me unrevealed. The compass never once forgot my face. I couldn't read the north the time itself had made. I asked a voice not mine to set my pace. It argued with the silence and it strayed. For years I would not move till I saw it all. The road laid whole and finished before I'd crawl. The harder that I tried to walk it wrong free, the less my feet could carry any of me. I have never once been lost inside the world. I am amazed its every turn is mine. Among the written roads and other voices, I was the one who let my own eyes go blind. Don't open the whole road for me. Light it one footstep wide. I don't need to see tomorrow to walk out of tonight. Be my north within my chest, the one I cannot lose inside. The word for compass waits my past. Let me through the dark, let me through, and I will not ask the map for more than that. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Set a coin of lantern at my shoe. Small, but it will see me through. The woods closed in with paths no longer clear. The branches clawed the sky too far to see the beasts I feared were never beasts out here. They were my own mistakes, grown teeth on me. 3 times I circled back to roads I'd known and tried to pick the turning one more time. The past kept every answer sealed in stone. The new roads gave no reason, no faint chime. They said follow the plan and charted the way, but none of them walked this road a single day. I wore the name my friends had willed for years and left my own shape collecting the tears. Don't open the whole road for me. Light one footstep wide. I don't need to see tomorrow to walk out of tonight. Be my north within my chest, the one I cannot lose inside. The word for compass waits my past. Let me through the dark, let me through, and I will not ask the map for more than that. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Set a coin of lantern at my shoe. Small, but it will see me through. I waited for a sign to split the sky. An arrow made of fire, a line of flame. You wrote the morning after all that dark. My walking is the quiet in my name. You never said the storms and stones would end. You never promised ground that wouldn't bend. You never said the storms and stones would end. So I keep every wrong turn as a call. The saving of a road is not the day I finally get through without a fall. It's knowing every night I stop and pray and rise and set my foot down. So I don't want a map of 1,000 days to come. It would only frighten me with the miles I never walked. as my mind stormed down to one word I hold. Be the quiet where I learn again. A slow road is a road. If I turn wrong, it's not done. A wrong turn is not the end. Don't you call me lost, call me the one on the path. Stumble hides a tumble in its small, forgivable. Not gone, let the walking stay hard. Let the walking stay alive. Let me never know the end. It's enough to walk with you. I don't ask for promises that the ground ahead of me is light. I don't ask to see the mountain's height, not while I'm at its foot tonight. I ask for what my body holds, one foot then the other one. Face not wings, a shoe span of ground. A hope step is a step done. Don't open the whole road for me. Light one footstep wide. The fog lies heavy as a held-in breath, but I will kneel to it another night. You are my true north, the one I cannot lose. The map stayed silent, you replied with light. You led me through the dark, you led me through. I never had to ask for anything more. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Your light stays at my feet. I stand unbent, small, but it will see me through. Don't open my whole fate for me. One small coin of light is all I ask. Where this
90 seconds of nothing but road noise here. This next one names it plain. You bring water, I bring fire. Two people who never learned each other's weather. No fix in it, just company.
Twist the frame, you hold it in, I let it spill. Two different ways to try to feel. You hide the storm behind your eyes. I wear my heart, no compromise. But somewhere in the push and pull, we find a space that's beautiful. You show me how to stand my ground. I show you it's okay to drown. Let me feel it, you make it right. Where the shadow and the light. You bring water, I bring fire. We lift each other even higher. Don't choose logic over heart. We're both pieces of the art. In the clash, in the spark, we're perfect in the way we are. You wait for words I never say. I wait for you to read my pain, but maybe we can meet halfway. Say what we feel, not drift away. You learn to open just a little. I learned to steady in the middle. No need to guess, no need to hide. We let the truth and love collide. Your quiet strength, my open sea. Together shape what we can be. Let me feel it, you make it right. Where the shadow and the light. You bring order, I bring fire. We lift each other even higher. Don't choose logic over heart. We're both pieces of the art. In the clash, in the spark, we're perfect in the way
to be weak tonight and lay this hero heart down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. I call the shell my armor, and I never heard the smaller arm locked up inside that word. It grew into my skin, each inch I tear free, takes flesh along with rust and leaves the rest of me. Give me the right to be weak tonight and lay this hero high down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. Do not hurry to repair me. Do not ask my knees to rise. Sit beside me in the silence till the morning floods the skies. Receive me where the long pretending ends. Is the strong one the one who never lets it show? Is courage keeping every wound below the snow? I do not refuse the road that waits.
Still counting strangers in your own face. Faceless Mirrors gives that a name. Alternative rock, standing beside the ache, not promising to fix it. Quieter now. It takes the floor.
Unbroken, silent, steady as your arm. I hid the jealous hours, hid the ache, so you would never see my hands could shake. I said yes on nights I meant to leave, and made my staying easy to believe. You asked me what I wanted, I would guess the words that pleased you most and answer yes. Faceless mirrors, everything but my name. A thousand faces and not one the same. You asked me for the living one to see. I hand you one more portrait made of me. You cannot love a man who isn't there, and nothing real enough remains to share. Somebody chalked a sum I could not add. That love's a debt that empties what you had. Your hand was on the mask and mine the cost, and I grew quieter, quieter and lost. You loved the mask I feared to show my face, and left the living one without a place. I waited for your eyes to trace the seam, and never spoke to letting one thing be. remains to share. Everything but my name. You keep the one you chose, I keep the blame. Tonight my hand is resting on the scene. One pull and you wake up out of the dream. So which of us did you hold all this while? The man or the good weather of his smile? I've got the corner lifted and I wait. Do I let go or hold it till it's late?
You walk in like you own the room. No hesitation, no too soon. I watch it all, I calculate every move you'll make before it breaks. You speak in fire, sharp and fast. I speak in thoughts that tend to last. You wanna now, I need to know what's underneath, what's real below. You push ahead, I pull away. Somewhere in between we stay. You are the force, I am the frame. You act it out, I map the game. You say it straight, I keep it tight. But we both see through black and white. Don't rush me when I need to think. I won't disappear on the brink. If you pause and I speak my mind, we meet where truth and power align. You cut through doubt, you take the lead. You show me what I really need. I hide behind what I can prove. You show me I've got more to lose. But when you push without a break, there's only so much I can take. And when I go too far inside, you're left alone with all that pride. You teach me how to want, not just to know. I teach you there's strength in going slow. You are the force, I am the frame. You act it out, I map the game. You say it straight, I keep it tight. But we both see through black and white. Don't rush me when I need to think. I won't disappear on the brink. If you pause and I speak my mind, we meet where truth and power align. No more silence, no more control. There's more than logic, more than roll. Feel it, one stone, turn away. Not every battle needs a play. Stand your ground, I'll stand with you. But let me show another view. You bring the power, I bring the plan. You take the action, I understand. You are the force, I am the frame. Different paths, a common aim. You move the world, I see it clear. Together there's nothing left to fear. If I speak up and you slow down, we won't let this turn around. Power and thought,
Rain hasn't let up since noon. This one's about the hours you can't get back and the people you spent them on. Folk, and it's in no hurry. Here it comes.
Three-quarter light lies pooling on the pane. The loud world softens, turns to falling rain. The coffee has gone cold, we let it go. Your laughter is the only heat we know. The handless clock hangs mute upon the wall. We broke its will to count us once for all. The sand climbs up the hourglass and it stays. The days dissolve unstirred inside the haze. One look meets mine, and all forever lands, small as the warmth between two folded hands. I am free to take this morning as it came, and 100 years bow down when I say your name. A moment can outlast an age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free with joy to press forever into one warm breath, and while you're here, the ground between us, none. 100 trains run hard and none arrive in time. Each carriage groans as if it bore a hidden crime. That whistle's shoulders weighted did not own. The iron stays cold, I go numb, alone. An hour without you spans 365 slow days, and not a single sunset will arrive. The past speaks up and says your name aloud. One word I hold, unspoken in the crowd. A moment can outlast an age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free with grief to make one moment never old. And when you're gone from here, the light lets go its hold. The frame goes yellow, half the gloss is gone, but in its eyes our now is holding on. The past comes breathing through these ordinary days. It holds us like a wolf that guards and never prays. I'm free to walk to any year away, and I choose this one room, no other day. Love stays the instant that the story's told. It turns into the one thing that will hold. A moment can outlast an age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free, and all my life is one breath, here and gone. I'm free, and if I love, the love I gave goes on. This is not forever's mere show, not a likeness, not a part. This is forever near a glow. The hours run by the heart. Let the hands stay lost, they missed the road right from the start. If a heart has learned one word, love, The hours run by the heart.
I wore the names they gave to me: student, lover, legacy. I played them well, I knew my lines, but never felt that they were mine. 1,000 roles, 1,000 days, a perfect mask in subtle ways, and somewhere lost between them all, I could not hear my own call. I moved, I worked, I filled the frame, but deep inside no one remained. Did I live or just pretend? Was there a start? Was there an end? If I can't say I was, I am, then who has lived this life I've planned? Truth is not in what I've done, it's in the voice that says I'm one. And if I never came to be, then who is living instead of me? Rooms full of faces, all the same, conversations without a name, days that pass like copies made of something lifeless, something played. A quiet fear begins to grow. What if I never came to know the one I was supposed to be, the one who lives inside of me? An empty place behind my eyes, a silent truth I can't disguise. Did I live or just exist? Was my life something I missed? If I can't say I am right now, where was I and where am I now? Truth is not a distant flame, it's calling me to say my name. And if I never answered free, then life just happened without me. But in a moment sharp and bright, a crack appears inside the night, a breath, a pulse, a sudden flame, and something whispers out my name. I am not gone, I'm still inside. Beneath the roles you learn to hide, come back to me, don't be afraid. You are more than what you played. And in that instant, pure and true, I feel a life I never knew. Now I live, I finally see this breath, this moment, this is me. Not a role, not someone else, but something real beyond the shell. And in this eye so full, so wide, I feel an endlessness inside. If I can say I am, I was, then I have lived, because I was. And when the end is drawing near, there's nothing left for me to fear, because I did not fade away. I was alive in every day.
Take the mask off in your own time. This one's about the gap between who you claim to be and who you are when nobody's checking. Not Strong, Not Real One says it plain and lets it sit.
I turn my ears to mortar in another's walls, and steady on my feet while all around me falls. I swallowed each scream down until it turned to stone, far too heavy for the bones of any man alone. My patience was a rope spun thinner every year. Tonight the rope gave way, I let the tear appear. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the morning light. I answered every hand that reached out for me, and never raised my own for a soul to see. I wore a smile like weather while behind the frost. A winter held my rooms and no one paid the cost. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the morning light. Tonight I came not strong, I came real, no armor left, no cover, nothing left to see. The sky is on the floor, the room is dark and wide. Is anybody there on the other side? I knew you not by your face, not by your voice, not by your name. My wound reached out and claimed your warmth. It knew you long before I came. I knew you not by your eyes, the eyes can turn the world alone. I knew you by the common tears, tears not yet cried, not yet your own. You were the dream I left behind, I hold the key to a house long gone. I knew you not by your face, my soul had known you all along. We were the fire someone else had sent. In blood we paid for hatred we were lent. Your eyes swing open on a stranger's who's found has left us all the rent. A single hand keeps reaching out for us, so take it now before this hand goes cold. What was our war? We wore it down to rings where all the blades had been two bands of gold. Not to conquer, not to flee, not to avenge one word again, undid the whole of that unending war. I knew you not by your face, I knew you by the fear that turned to trust, by every wall of doubt that turned to dust, and by the warmth no distance could erase. I knew you not by the light of your eyes, not by your memory, it caught its breath. I knew you by the wide and silent skies the soul kept holding, holding under death. You were the dream I left behind, you were the war I lost, now you're my home. I knew you not by your face, I knew you, and I chose you on my own. Let ash hush down, let wind undo the trace. Soft as a hiss, the past bleeds out of us. I don't recall who bore a stranger's face. The rest is gone from me, I only know. And here at this same door, it's you again.
Drop the apology you were rehearsing. 9 Winters of Silence is the sound of a no arriving, level and unhurried. No case to argue, no one to blame. Just the line and where it sits.
9 winters thawing in one hush. I see the crack across your plate, the fork laid east, the knife laid straight. I speak at last and feel the crush. We loved but did not understand the hush where honest words are banned. Then silence settled on the floor, and anger waited at the door. The anger weighed inside my head. Behind its door, it lay like lead. The curtains drew the night in tight. The cracked plate caught a shot of light and held it where the warmth had fled. The mirror wall begins to crack. The plate sits off by half an inch. 2 rulers measure every flinch. 1 breath and neither stepping back. Today I'll shut the news down right now and stop, and let a stranger's fear keep falling, drop by drop. Not because I care less than I did before, but because a heart like a sea needs a shore. I'll open one book and I'll carry it through, and hear one person out to the end, and that's you. I'll watch the evening going out, slow and deep, with no lens in my hand and no copy to keep. When the world never comes to an end, let me be the one thing that gets done. I'll take one quiet hour as a friend, one road, one page, one evening, one sun. Freedom was never the right to have it all. Freedom's the power to let the rest of it fall. One press of my thumb and the rest of it goes dark. This is enough, and my thumb presses the mark. Let one bright headline pass me by on its own. Let the whole of the world be a thing I've not known. I'm not saving the world, I'm not saving the day. I'm just holding one thing while the rest gets away. When the world never comes to an end, let me be the one thing that gets done. I'll take one quiet hour as a friend, one road, one page, one evening, one sun. Not 1,000 bright windows that call, just one window held open, that's all. When the world never comes to an end, then the ending is mine to pretend. So I'm sitting here, one lamp still on, and I don't know what happens by dawn.
The lamp in the hall keeps flickering like it's got opinions. Here's When the Soul Lights First, a title that swaggers in, coat collar up, threatening to mean something. Then it just glows.
A scattered desk, pages waiting, unread texts, 7 volumes, voices near. All these silent worlds lie here. Some may call and some may wait. Some may open, some stay late. I don't know which road I'll choose, or which of them I will refuse, but I'm grateful just to stand at the edge of what I can. When the soul lights first I go, not by plan, not by control, Then the mind begins to see what was hidden inside me. I don't lead with what I know, I let something deeper grow. And wherever that may turn, that's the place where I will learn. A name I know, Avicenna waits, ancient words and healing states. Nearby Korny Tchaikovsky still, and voices I may follow still. There's Joseph Brodsky on the side, and stories time could never hide. Armenian songs, forgotten flames, all these echoes, all these names. Maybe one of them will be a sudden spark that calls to me. When the soul lights first I move, not to finish, not to prove, but because something inside opens up and will not hide. Then the intellect appears, not ahead, but following here, like a shadow shaped by flame, giving form but not the name. So much waits and still I know not everything is meant to glow. Not every book, not every line will awaken what is mine. But when it comes I cannot miss. There's a fire inside of this, not from effort, not from will, but from something deeper still. When the soul lights first I rise, beyond the need to analyze, and only then the mind can see what this moment asks of me. Not before and never instead, or the living path is dead. So I wait and I remain close to that first inner flame. So much lies here, still and near, but only some will call me clear. For 30 years I weighed myself against one hand, and every tally came up short of what I planned. The wind ran through my fingers, laughing as it went, and I had no true name for what the wind had meant. I looked at other men, a house, a steady voice, and a word said once, a whole life bent to one choice. They told me a man is worth all that he can hold, and yet this empty hand itself was someone's gold. Below the fear, below the bone deep in me, a voice said one word, give, and let it leave. I gave it away and nothing left me. I gave it away and I grew wide. I am no cup, I am the river. No drought can dry a running tide. I gave and I was the light moving, the river running through my hand. I do not keep it, I carry, and that is how I come to stand. Hit the floor where another's grief lay. I poured 2 cups and let them go cold that day. I gave my word, a warm one, plain and small. 100 doors I passed and did not call. I gave my love and asked for no exchange, no if, no ledger, nothing nothing to arrange. Once my chest went hollow, a deeper breath came through, and the less I held, the richer harvest in you. The count began to run the other way. The more I gave, the lighter grew the day. I gave it away and nothing left me. I gave it away and I grew wide. I am no cup, I am the river. No drop can dry a running tide. I gave my loaf and the basket filled again, till 10 were fed. I do not hoard it, I break it, and the breaking is the bread. 10 times what I gave came rushing through this door, not into my hands, but through them to the poor. The thing I let go lit a stranger's waking day, and in a breath it flew right through me and away. This grain will not break open, lying sealed and tight. It breaks and I read 9 days, then climbs to the light. I am no pit, I am the open track. I feel 100 feet steady on my back. Freely it all came, so freely I gave, and found in giving the self I could save. I hold to 0, so nothing is lost. Free, I let it move. I outgrow the cost. Love was never a clock torn down the seam. It widens like a light spilling into a stream. I weigh my empty wallet hanging low. The weight inside is thanks, the thing I've known. Nothing I hold, everything I give. Nothing I keep, everything I live. I gave it away and nothing left me. I gave it away and I grew wide. I am no cup, I am the river. No drought can dry a running tide. I gave it away and I'm living with nothing left to defend. I do not own it, I am only the path it travels, not the end.
Three in the morning, the window still open. Ambient pop from a voice that only wants to put the night down gently. Here's Let Me Set the Sky Down.
I turn my ears to mortar in another's walls, and steady on my feet while all around me falls. I swallowed each scream down until it turned to stone, far too heavy for the bones of any man alone. My patience was a rope spun thinner every year. Tonight the rope gave way, I let the tear appear. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the morning light. smile like weather wild behind the frost. A winter held my rooms and no one paid the cost. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the morning light. Tonight I came not strong, I came real. No armor left, no cover, nothing left to see. The sky is on the floor, the room is dark and wide. Is anybody there on the other side?
You kick the door, no looking back. I paint 10 roads across the map. You say we move, I say wait, hear me. 100 ways this thing could be. You cut it down to one straight line, I multiply it in my mind. You want it now, I want it wide. Somewhere between, we choose a side. You are the trigger, I'm the spark. You move the world, I light the dark. You make the call, I bring the choice. You take the lead, I give it voice. Don't shut me down, don't rush it through. There's more than one way to break through. If I can dream and you decide, we turn the chaos into drive. No need to fight for who's in control. We build it better as a whole. I throw ideas into the air. You grab the one that takes us there. I dance around what could be next. You cut the noise, you act direct. But when you move without a word, I feel like I'm not even heard. And when I flood you with too much, you pull away, you lose the touch. You teach me power can be clear. I show you options, bring us near. You make the call, I bring the choice. You take the lead, I give it voice. Don't shut me down, don't rush it through. There's more than one way to break through. If I can dream and you decide, we turn the chaos into drive. No need to fight for who's in control. We build it better as a whole. One step fast, one step free, different kinds of energy. Let me speak, then take a stand. We don't have to clash to understand. No more power games to win, we're on the same side we've been. You bring the action, I bring the flame, 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 flame. You make it happen, I start the game. You make the call, I bring the choice. Two different strengths, a single voice. You push ahead, I open doors. Together we can be much more. If you give space and I stay real, we turn the rush into something we feel. Not just control, a fearless move, a restless mind. We learn to lead without the fight.
The world's still arguing over borders and sanctions tonight, so we're leaning on music that survived worse and came back twice as loud.
You came into my life with no reason, no claim, no sign in your hands that said remember my name. You opened no volume of wisdom, no page. You taught me no way to step out of my own cage. You laughed, you grew angry, you went on your way. You turned up too late with a sorry to say. And under your laughter an ancient voice grew, as though you were echoing someone I knew. Of the paths I gave up, of the vows I let fall, of the doors long since sealed where no hand tried at all. You stood like a riddle I never had heard, and my body said yes before reason or word. I had no name for the fear that drew near, no name for the tide that kept holding me here. You were not just a face in a crowd passing through. I knew that every road I took led back to you. You were the lesson with no words to read, a book with no letters, a book with no creed. You revealed not a thing, you settled no doubt, and the whole of my road turned itself inside out. You were the lesson with no words to read, a map only rainfall could ever have freed. I never once caught you with reason or a plan. I lived you once and I woke up a man. Not with preaching, not with proof, not with answers, held aloof. You entered my life as a person, you stayed, and the world I had known was unmade and remade. You brushed without knowing an ache that I hid from the world and from me under all that I did. And I thought you had opened the wound with your hand, that the choking I felt was a thing you had planned. I was angry, why awaken the thing laid to rest? Why reopen a grief I had walled in my chest? I thought that love came to keep old wounds concealed. Love came to prove that wounds like mine could be healed. You did not wound me at all, you showed me the scar, that metal beneath it aged there for years so far. You were not tearing down walls to leave me exposed, you were hunting a door I had boarded and closed. And the night I stood packed at the door to be free, and one quiet word rose up from my chest to me. It said, stay, you have run from these rooms all along. You are done with the leaving, the running was wrong. The one who brings hurt is not always the knife. At times they are only a lamp on your life, and the shadow they show you was cast long ago by a weight you had carried and needed to know. I dragged the second chair into the dark and sat beside the porch light, small and stark. One creak of a hinge, that was all it took. The night lay waiting, a door off its hook. Each word I never said turned into stone. I am the fixed world, orbiting alone. 1,000 nights weigh down what I've kept. They grew like wolves through nights that I slept. The sky gazed back unblinking thinking, claiming me. My shoulders fell, for once I let it see. I speak and you hear me, I fall silent and you are near. The stars hold 1,000 years, and for one small soul, the time is always waiting to hear. I speak. I speak, and my quiet word leaves as light through dark, through centuries, an ember slow. And if not one of billions reads it right, it lands somewhere I will never go. The fear I hid was not held, it was teeth. The love, the words, the vault I sealed beneath. I do not know who opens what I sent, or if the rule of chosen eyes was meant. The stars said nothing, silence the reply. They did not intervene or ask me why. Mid-sentence, hush, the noise in me went dead. I never knew a beast screamed in my head. I hear is someone's there, a far quiet face. My porch light is a sign in someone's space. I speak and you hear me, I fall silent and you are near. The stars hold 1,000 years, and for one small soul, their time is always waiting to hear. I speak and the letter carries no name. I cannot take it back once it is gone, and if it finds no hand, claim, I'll wait for the answer. Keep the light on. We are dust of stars that learn to say I. We are the eye. The eye, the dark raised asking why. And if no sign comes back across the air, that does not mean that no one else is there. 10,000 years before my kind named fear, these slow pale lights lay listening out here. You marked my skin light years before I spoke. You kept the word unbroken when I broke. I speak and you hear me, I fall silent and you are near. The stars hold 1,000 years, and for one small soul, their time is always waiting to hear. I speak and the hollow in my chest mends. I am no longer alone tonight, because the softest whisper someone sends meets an ear somewhere inside its light.
Hands still in your coat pockets. Love Grows Among the Ruins is folk rock, love holding on through war and the slow work of building back. It's yours now.
Not everything that broke was meant to lie. Beneath the ash, the burning sealed behind. The walls came down so I could see the sky. The roof had hidden heaven from my mind. Some houses are not meant to stand again. I let this one lie quiet where it fell. I crossed beyond the rubble line, and then I stopped and had no one at all to tell. Love grows among the ruins where I'd stopped believing life could rise. It pressed through ash and stone and did not fall. It found its road as if it read the skies. It will not raise the older house at all. It leaves me embers glowing on the wall. I saved one photograph out of the black, a few plain words that I could carry through, the will to feel the pull to make it back, and gave the rest to rain and rust and dew. Let rain undo the soot, let wine take names. What did undo me I no longer got. I do not tell the story of the flames, I only know the walking back was hard. Love grows among the ruins where I'd stopped believing life could rise. It pressed through ash and stone and did not fall. It found its road as if it read the skies. It will not raise the older house at all. It leaves me embers glowing on the wall. Love grows among the ruins, not loudly and demanding no reply. It lays a hand across the tired ground and says, there is a life that did not die. I do not answer, I don't make a sound. I used to say his name to know his face. I say it now, and nothing turns to me. There's no one left to put me in my place. I close my mouth, I let the silence be. Down out of sight, no rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. It was never the dam that bound my restless sea in place. My sea was holding back the dam with all its patient grace. Tonight my sea has chosen to release the wall, and everything I held for years is free to fall. Give me the right to be weak tonight. Lay this hero high down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. the part where none will call the score, where being empty leaves an open floor. Let me hold no answer, save no one at all, and be no miracle the night the others call. Lord, give me the right to be weak tonight, and lay this hero hide down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. If the wall lets go tonight, will the water know my name? Will the ones who leaned on me?
Rain hasn't stopped since noon. Here's Slow Me Down. Let it take the weight off your shoulders, one breath at a time.
I'm always running toward the light, chasing days and racing nights. Every second has a cost. Every moment can't be lost. You sit quiet watching me, like time flows differently. You don't rush, you don't chase, but somehow you hold your place. I call it slow, you call it life. I call it still, you call it right. So slow me down when I can't see. There's more than what I need to be. I'm reaching high, you're staying true, and somehow I find peace in you. If I forget what life's about, you're the one who slows me down. You say it's fine, I hear okay, but there's so much you don't say. You bend to keep the balance whole while I keep chasing every goal. I measure love and what we do, you measure it and press the beat. I push ahead, you step aside, but there's a voice you try to hide. Maybe quiet doesn't mean there's nothing underneath. So slow me down when I can't see. There's more than what I need to be. I'm reaching high, you're staying true, and somehow I find peace in you. If I forget what life's about, you're the one who slows me down. Tell me what you really feel, not just what will keep it real. I'll stop turning love to goals if you stop losing your control. We don't need to rush or hide, we can stand on the same side. Move and rest, both can be part of who we're meant to be. You slow me down, I lift you up. We don't need to rush this love. I bring the fire, you bring the ground, lost and found without a sound. If we can meet without a crown, you won't fade, I won't drown. Not too fast, not too still. Somewhere there we finally feel.
You never turned away, the dark was mine. I built it from my eyelids, line by line. Lord, give me back the heart's own inward sight. to read your silence as a lamp, not night. I read the quiet overhead, it named me flight. My fear was not the witness, but the missing light. The morning came and sent its gold along the floor, and walked on past the brightness, reaching for a door. My own hand drew that curtain closed, then walked away, and left it hanging there to seal the break of day. You never turned away. The dark was mine. I built it from my eyelids, line by line. Lord, give me back the heart's own inward sight, to read your silence as a lamp, not night. I never left the shore was claiming me. One small lamp burning where the last plank meets the sea. I dare the sky to crack and carve me out a sign. Some thunderclap, some lightning driven down the spine. You never turned away. The dark was mine. I built it from my eyelids, line by line. Lord, give me back the heart's own inward sight, to read your silence as a lamp, not night. So who moves first, the light or my own hand? I've got the cloth, I've got the whole thing planned. I count to 3, I don't know what I'll see. I don't know which one of us is holding me.
That thing sits at the edge of the room, small enough to look at now. This one's for anyone who's ever wanted to walk back into a single hour. Bring me back to this hour.
Lord, bring me back to this hour, this voice, this light. Teach me to live the day, not to wait for night. Not later and not soon, I ask for now, the plain unopened day, and teach me how. Take me back to the rain along the glass, to a voice I drowned in noise and let it pass. Take me back to the hands that stayed near mine, to the small light I passed and left to shine. Don't let me measure life by trophy days, by thunder and by crowns and grand displays. Lord, bring me back to this hour, this voice, this light. Teach me to live the day, not to wait for night. Not later and not soon, I ask for now, I don't ask time to freeze or stall its pace. I ask to see this fading day's own face. I don't ask to keep each hour in my hand. I ask to see 1 hour before it's sand. Let me hold this breath before it turns to stone. Only 6 warm bites are left for me to own. Lord, bring me back to this hour, this voice, this light. Teach me to live the day, not to wait for night. Not later and not soon, I ask for now. The plain unopened day, and teach me how. And all the waiting ends. 1 word that gives me back my hands and friends. My arms lie loose, my hands are open wide, before they fold and turn and step outside. We were one wheel that took its turns on top. Judge then that judged him back, it would not stop. We swore that justice was a scale of pain, but wound returning wound was blood in vein. Our rolls a cold ash now, and no fire, no single ember waiting underneath the pyre. We leave the platform where the crowd wants blood, and where the axe took root, a gift in bud instead of one last execution staged here. We crown this hour the first of our own year. I loosen chains, a vow at last is spoken. Forgiveness finds both my hands unbroken. The buried axe has waited 40 weeks. It breaks in green and now the grass blade speaks. The platform where a death was settled stands, the same, and holds a vow between our hands. I did not call the evil good or clear. It keeps its name, it does not enter here. We build a door that holds no bladed edge, and nothing crosses it except our pledge. I hold the pain, it does not rain, and memory has lost its chain. I see the scar carved thin and white. It's not a road, it is one night. I hold in hand his old inherited will. You are the one I choose not to kill. You were my executioner, I let the axe go cold. That is the last name my healed memory will ever hold. You are not enemy, not judge, not verdict, and not blame. You are the gift that life sent back, so war could lose its name. On ground where life was ended, we have seen our first dawn break. The scaffold guards our vow, one wood that death could not unmake. You were my executioner, I let the axe go cold. Now stand here, my witness, and speak for what the years have told. Let the grass grow taller than the buried blade. Let the iron sleep forgotten in the shade. I keep no record of who we were before. I know just one thing, and I will say no more. I am your forgiveness now, the name and not the deed. And the town without a name now carries ours like seed.
Fingers already tapping the armrest, so give them somewhere to go. This one climbs. Stand up into it. Climb high just for the sky.
They laughed and said, "What's wrong with you? Why climb so high for just a view?" They could not see what pulled me there, something quiet in the air. It made no sense, no use, no gain, just staking beauty soft as pain. A silent call they couldn't hear, but somehow it was crystal clear. Not everything is meant to prove. Sometimes you move 'cause it moves you. I would climb up for the sky, even if you ask me why. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's just a glance. There's a reason I can't name, not for profit, not for fame. It's a fire I can't deny. I'd climb high just for the sky. In quiet towns in wooden frames, they carve their dreams without a name. No rules to follow, no design, just something deeply intertwined. The crooked line, a painted wall, birdhouses hanging odd and small. Not built for use, but built to feel, a living proof of something real. Not taught in schools, not in a plan, but something only human can. I would climb up for the sky, even if you ask me why. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's just a glance. There's a reason I can't name, not for profit, not for fame. It's a fire I can't deny. I'd climb high just for the sky. Don't live safe and change nothing. Same four walls, the same old ring, but something fades behind their eyes. A quiet, unseen sacrifice. When beauty's gone, what's left to be? A life that fits but is not free. So let me build, let me create something strange, something innate. Not for logic, not for gain, but for the soul that must remain. They may laugh, they may turn away, say these words are too naive. Call it simple, call it small, I don't need to answer all. Because inside this moving line, there's a pulse I can't deny. Something living through my skin, something rising from within. I cannot prove it, I won't try. It's something you don't justify. In the face of death, I'm alive, more than ever, more than time. Every step I make is mine, and it burns, it feels divine. There's a joy I can't contain, like a fire in every vein. And as long as I can walk, there is no death, there is no stop. I create this path I'm on, not from rules, not from a form. And it answers back to me with a trembling I can't foresee. Goosebumps running through my skin, like the world begins again. Every second sharp and wide, like infinity inside. And even if it ends tonight, something in me still will rise. In the face of death, I'm free, there's no end I truly see. Not because I've been told so, but because I feel it grow through my body, through my breath. There's a life that outlives death, and in this I stand and say there is no end along this way. You may doubt it, you may smile, say it's foolish all the while, but this isn't yours to prove. It's a thing you live or lose. Some will hear it, some will not, some will feel it, some will stop. That's the way it's meant to be, not for all, but real for me. In the face of death, I shine with a strange and endless light. Every step becomes a flame, calling me beyond a name. And as long as I can feel this unspoken living real, I will walk and I will know there is no death, only flow. Not forever as a claim, but forever as a flame.
Held on to that flavor longer than you meant to. This one names the ache instead of drowning in it, a single taste pulling back everything you walked away from. Stay near it. You don't have to go in.
It's never just the taste alone, not just the sugar, not the tea, but something deeper, older, waking something up in me. A chain I did not build myself, a path I never even chose. Yet every hidden memory comes rushing through me all at once. I didn't plan it, didn't try. suddenly I'm back in time. When it finds me, I come alive, like a wave I can't outrun. All the pieces I left behind return in colors I can't name. It's not a thought, it's not a plan, it's something deeper than I am. And in that moment I can see the world is finally mine. Not everything is just a thing. Some carry who I used to be, not placed there by intention. They live there simply just because a scent, a sound, a passing light, a corner of an empty room, and suddenly 1,000 lives begin to bloom inside of me. Not from control, not from the mind, but from the self I left behind. When it finds me, I come alive, no longer just surviving time. Not in a world that's all the same. Each moment calls me by my name. Not what they told me I should be, but what has always lived in me. And through these fragments I can feel what's truly mine become so real. You can choose where to place a thing, you mark it, name it, make it yours. But what escapes without your will holds a truth you can't ignore. Not every memory takes your hand, not every meaning can be planned. The deepest parts of who you are hide where you do not command. One small spark, one simple taste can open all that you misplaced. When it finds me, I return to every feeling I did not learn. Not from logic, not from force, but from a hidden living source. It calls me back without a sound, and suddenly I'm fully found. I won't chase what I can't hold, or force the past to be retold. I'll trust the moments that break through. They know me when I don't know you.
Someone asks for help, and for a few days, it's still a request. Wait longer, and it stops being one. It turns into a line in a folder, and nobody answers a folder.
A voice I drowned in noise and let it pass. Take me back to the hands that stayed near mine, to the small light I passed and left to shine. Don't let me measure life by trophy days, by thunder and by crowns and grand displays. Lord, bring me back to this hour, this voice, this light. Teach me to live the day, not to wait for night. Not later and not soon, I ask.
Coats still on, chairs half turned. This one's called The Right to Be Weak. Indie folk, and it doesn't ask you to hold anything up. Let it in.
Receive me where the long pretending ends. Nobody buried me No hand reached out to steady mine, though mine had stayed, or asked the wall how long it had been dismayed. Lord, give me the right to be weak tonight, and lay this hero high down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. I am not iron. 9 winters have gone by since water fled these eyes. I let them dry. I am not fearless. Fear has learned to hide in rooms I locked and never open wide. Lord, give me the right to be weak tonight, and lay this hero high down out of sight. No rock, no roof, no wall that never bends. Receive me where the long pretending ends. If the wall comes down tonight, who is standing in its place? Do I ask you for a hand? You stood beside the door and held your cry. I felt the colder words with each reply. I met your eye and watched your shoulders shake, and pressed the bruise for my own selfish sake. The window won't show me, it casts a man who sealed his ears the first time I began. I vowed for years I'd never wear his face, yet read his lines and took his empty place. The same old robe, a brand new cloak of skin, and I'm the actor letting it back in. It doesn't knock, it doesn't wear old clothes. It isn't any scar the mirror knows. It comes back as a creature, not the year, to make you feel the stone I dragged in here. Don't repeat the man I've been, the one who only knew to win. When my own hand goes reaching for the blade, remind me why I love and why I stay. Don't repeat the man I've been, the borrowed voice beneath my skin. No shout, no slamming door, no aiming low. Let this old wound need a voice it doesn't know. The circle breaks the instant, not the day, the second I decide to love this way. You know how often someone else's guilt keeps talking through my mouth from walls it built. We call it character, a bolted door, but it's an echo of a pain they bore. I'm a scratched disc card in my father's groove. His sentence falls before my own can move. They left me young, and so I learned to leave. They broke my trust, and so I don't believe. They blame me first, and blaming's all I knew. Each wound they dealt, I hand along to you. The staircase only turns to where it starts, a new cast reading out the same old parts. We don't have to keep on bearing the seed that someone planted in us, born of need. The one who knows the break can hold his hand, and that's the strength I finally command. Don't repeat the man I've been, the one who only knew to win. When my own hand goes reaching for the blade, remind me why I love and why I stay. Don't repeat the man I've been, the borrowed voice beneath my skin. No shout, no slamming door, no aiming low. Let this old wound meet a voice it doesn't know. The circle breaks the not the day, the second I decide to love this way. But what forgotten one I can't recall? I might have been the one behind the wall. I heard the pleading went cold to the bone, and hardened cruelty into my throne. We traded places, judged and judged in turn, and each of us held matches we could burn. But when the serpent circles back around, it isn't here to watch me hit the ground. Life brings one threshold back, but not to see another fall. It wills me to walk free, oh, waiting for the exit as before. I stay, I sit beside you, nothing more. You brace for accusation, I speak plain. It hurts, and I refuse to pass the pain. I owe no one the role of their heir. I won't hand down the debt to keep us square. The wound explains me, but it's not my command. My fear is not a law, I can stop my hand. I can leave the room of wrath while it burns and come back in when steady breath returns. Not to win the argument, not to prove, to say it plainly, calmly, and then move. I say its name aloud before it's grown. That's him inside my mouth, help me stay my own. Don't repeat the man I've been, though he is gnawing from within. When breaking feels like breathing, when I burn, I choose to keep us, and I choose to learn. Not a shout to win the fight, but what is true. Not revenge to settle scores, but reaching you. Not a door that's meant forever on the past, but an open hand, the first thing built to last. Don't repeat the man I've been, and let the new one now begin. Let all that circled us, age on age, run out of actors and run out of stage. He stood beside the door and I said stay. I put it softly in the only way. Forgive me, what spoke here was never me, but one I buried and refused to be. The old script ended, and the long routine. For once, there was no next scene.
Ash, still warm where the walls came down. This one's a dark folk piece called Palaces of Ash. Ruin, loss. What memory keeps after the decay? Here it is.
Grief-built palaces, hillsides swallowed lamplight. Crystals burn palaces, stairways swallow shadows. Stairs remember sunbeams, shadows return chills. Echoes crowded hallways, walls outlasted singers. Cobweb guards doorway, treasure forgets keyhole. Gates remember palaces, evenings forget lamps. Leisure swallows lamplight, distance keeps winter. Palaces hold shells, longing outlasts gold. Letters ask nothing, silence outlived love. Winter outlasts king, firelight remembers snow. Doorways remember strangers, hallways forget names. Torches outlast nights, doorways forget footsteps. Roads carry walkers, strangers keep wounds. Kingdoms forget dawns, wanderers remember ashes. Cupboard guards doorway, treasure forgets keyhole. palaces, evenings forget the lamps. Ledger swallows lamplight, distance keeps winter. Palaces hold shells, longing outlasts cold. Letters ask nothing, silence outlived love. Winter outlasts king, firelight remembers snow. Flame outlast winter, ash recalls rain. Roads forget kings, dust remembers rain. Crowns outlast kings, walls keep ghosts. Crown outlast kingdom, hall keeps silence. Ledger swallows lamplight, distance keeps winter. Palaces hold shells, longing outlasts gold. Letters ask nothing, silence outlived love. Winter outlasts king, firelight remembers snow. 3/4 light lies pooling on the pane. The loud world softens, turns to falling rain. The coffee has gone cold, we let it go. Your laughter is the only heat we know. The handless clock hangs mute upon the wall. We broke its will to count us once for all. The sand climbs up the hourglass and it stays. The days dissolve unstirred inside the haze. One look meets mine and all forever lands. Small as the warmth between two folded hands. I am free to take this morning as it came, and 100 years bow down when I say your name. A moment cannot last in age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free with joy to press forever into one. Warm breath, and while you're here, the ground between us none. 100 trains run hard and none arrive in time. Each carriage groans as if it bore a hidden crime. That whistle shoulders weight it did not own. The iron stays cold, I go numb alone. An hour without you spans 365 slow days, and not a single sunset will arrive. The past speaks up and says your name aloud. One word I owed unspoken in the crowd. A moment cannot last an age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free with grief to make one moment never old. And when you're gone from here, the light lets go its hold. yellow, half the gloss is gone, but in its eyes our now is holding on. The past comes breathing through these ordinary days. It holds us like a wolf that guards and never prays. I'm free to walk to any year away, and I choose this one room, no other day. Love stays the instant that the story's told. It turns into the one thing that will hold. A moment can outlast an age, and 100 years depart. No clock in here runs by the clock, the hours run by the heart. I'm free, and all my life is one breath, here and gone. I'm free, and if I love, the love I gave goes on. This is not forever's mere show, not a likeness, not a part. This is forever near a glow. The hours run by the heart. Let the hands stay lost, they missed the road right from the start. If our heart has learned one word, love, the hours run by the heart.
The world's still arguing over borders and sanctions tonight, so we're leaning on music that survived worse and came back twice as loud.
We feel too much, we fall too deep. Make poetry out of what we keep. Every silence turns to storm. Every calm feels like a warning. You read my soul before I speak. Find the places soft and weak. But when the shadows start to grow, we're both afraid of letting go. We mirror every hidden scar, but don't know who we really are. Will you stay when it's dark in me? When I'm not who I want to be? When the fear says you walk away, like every ghost that couldn't stay. If we break, don't fall apart. Just stay when it's dark. We dive into the deepest end, where feelings twist and never bend. We try to prove whose pain is real, as if that's how we learn to feel. You want spontaneous, so do I. But love's not here to justify. Not every tear needs to be saved. Not every heart is meant to break. Maybe love is something more than what we've been searching for. Will you stay when it's dark in me? When I'm not who I want to be? When the fear says you'll walk away, like every ghost that couldn't stay. If we break, don't fall apart. Just stay when it's dark. Let's come back down, touch the ground. Not every truth is in the sound. Hold my hand, don't drift too far. We don't need to chase the scar. I won't leave if you won't hide. We can stand on the same side. just two souls learning how to fight. I will stay when it's dark and you, when the world feels untrue, when the silence gets too loud and you're lost inside the cloud. We're not broken, we're just scarred. I'll stay when it's dark. Not every shadow means goodbye. Some just need a place to lie.
We met in the night on the scorched broken plain, where the sky lay in shards and the ash left a stain. Your sword had gone red and my shield had gone black, and neither of us had a road that led back. For years you were a word I was bred to erase, a target I never once saw as a face. But there in the last deafened hush, war was no more. Our memorized eyes where a flag hung before. Between us the spears lay in pieces and rust, and the cold came to rest in our skin like dust. Two wounds bled together in one plot of ground, and the dirt never asked whose blood it had found. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. No swords to find me now, you know me by my eyes. Only palms held open, only breath, only this, that the oath we breathed out is the last thing that dies. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. Let it take our two faces, our titles, our years. Let it burn every banner we marched under. Let it keep only this when the last smoke clears. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. Find me again, and this time let your hands stay free. Not by the sword, not by the name they gave you. Let the eyes do the finding, that's my only plea. You said, I forget which of us lit the flame, which border, which father, which house, and which name. The hate came down to us, decreed, carved in bone. But the fire we lit that night, that fire was our own. I answered, I needed my hands to look clear. I called the thing justice, but the word was fear. And we thought of the mothers who waited at doors, and the children whose mornings were emptied by wars. And we saw that a victory carved by my hand, it comes back as a grave in the other man's land. We were last in that war, and the first to say no to the war that our fathers had left us to owe. And there our last hour gone, no strength left to spend. We chose the same ground, and I died as your friend. As enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. No swords to find me now, you'll know me by my eyes. Only palms held open, only breath, only this, that the oath we breathe The centuries turned and the old cities came down, and the field where we fell grew a river and town. Where the arrows went over, the grass came instead. Where the screaming had been, there were tables and bread. And in this life, in the rain of an April street, by an ordinary door we were made to meet. You heard nothing of me, and I nothing of you. Not a name, not a face, not a word that we knew. One breath and our fingers met, and in that breath I knew them at once. Two shadows flat in death. You whispered, I don't know the reason, but here, next to you I can breathe, and I breathe without fear. I answered like a man who'd carried a vow. I came with no blade this time. Take my hand now. Last time we cut the same land in two. This time there's one roof, me and you. Last time our hands were full of blades. This time they're full of the things that our love made. Last time I called you the name of my war. This time it's the name that I'm living for. Love led us back here to the ground where we fell, so that death never gets to sound the last bell. My mind lost the years, but my heart kept one hand, the one that my enemy held on that same land. It kept your last breath and the words it set free. Find me again, only now, do not kill me. You ask me, why do you hold my hand so tight? I have no answer for you. I have one night, once I held the same hand as our last light gave way, and I let go too late on the last of that day. So I hold it the way that you hold what you lost and were handed back once. And you know what it cost. Dying as enemies, we swore away as lovers. Now we stand at the door of the temple once more. The swords went to the fire, and the fire gave them back his rings that our two hands had never worn before. Dying as enemies, we swore away as lovers. Love, he carried that oath like one unbroken stone across 1,000 lives, 1,000 deaths, and never let one of us walk it alone. As enemies, we swore away as lovers. The soldiers of dust and the flags faded breaths. We did not rise up from the grave for revenge. We came back for love, and for love we can stay. Under the grass our two old swords are asleep, and never again have to rise from that deep. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers, and now one roof holds us both, and one blanket covers.
Settling into the last of the evening, this one's called A Heart Has No Owner, a soul song that holds love and freedom in the same hand and doesn't pick. Here's what it was written with.
Posted sign out root and all, and let the garden breathe without a wall. I left the window open to the air. The wind needs no permission to be there. A heart has no owner, no name will hold. You cannot seal a signature in gold. Love does not drift away from open sky. It dies inside a fist and cannot fly. Don't swear forever to me out of dread. Don't stay from guilt for anything I said. The porch light stays lit and the latch is free. You come in as yourself and walk to me. heart has no owner, no name will hold. You cannot seal a signature in gold. Love does not drift away from open sky. It dies inside a fist and cannot fly. Has no owner, no name will hold, and I don't know yet which of us will fold. Your fingers brushed my hand and nothing more, and something gave way like a guarded door. You spoke no word that anyone could blame. You made no move I had a right to name. My heart pulled back, the scars on second sight from any light that came too close, too bright. I wanted in one breath to hold and run, a pull that came from years before this one. You did no wrong, you woke my shuttered life. You carried neither anger nor a knife. A wound I never found a name for woke. It knew the way to ache before I spoke. Why does my heart cry out 10 years betrayed, when your two hands have never held a blade? A stranger walks the surface and moves on. Love breaks the ice and follows where I've gone. You are not the real reason for the tears. You reached a depth that has been mine for years. You never struck the bell, it was always tuned. You never heard me, you found the wound. Some nights you fall quiet by the cold glass. You're weary and you want the time to pass, but in me towers crumble wall by wall, and I can hear a door click down the hall. I hear goodbye where no goodbye was said, and read 10 years of leaving in your head. You say I'm here, look up, you always do. I'm answering my memory, not you. You did no wrong, you barely touched my hand. A glance, a breath, a pause I could not stand. But ash stays burning where no flame is shown, and holds account of every fire once known. Why does my heart cry out 10 years betrayed, when your two hands have never held a blade? A stranger walks the surface and moves on. Love breaks the ice and follows where I've gone. You are not the real reason for the tears. You reached a depth that has been mine for years. You never struck the bell, it was always tuned. You never heard me, you found the wound.
Coat's already half off, keys still in your hand. This one's called When the World Never Ends, pop rock, and it keeps its hope the long way. Take it from here.
My thumb falls down a world that has no floor. And I look because someone taught me how. Faces in cities and voices go past. Each second unfolds and nothing will last. The whole earth is burning inside my hand, and what I want, my own thumb can't command. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends. The world does not. Too much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Roads used to end and books had one last page. The last chord fell and silence took the stage. What ended had an hour where it could stay, and no new tide came in to wash it away. Now past the last page there's another to turn. One film, then one film, and nothing to learn. I'm scared of the thing I would miss if I slowed, the thing I don't want at the end of the road. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends. The world does not. Too much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Stops mid-swipe, I know strangers by heart, and my own thought from yesterday plays no part. The world dealt me all of it, what was the cost? One hand opening wide, and inside I'm lost. When the world never comes to an end, how do I know which day I should spend? I bought myself a woman, deluxe without a care, with a year of guaranteed affection, hers to wear. There is a door behind her eyes no gold can turn. I knocked with money in my fist, I did not learn. I have the money, so the stars are in my name. The wind has signed a second party to the same. I hold a deed on heaven and paid it twice, but the air won't sell, and love won't wear my price. I sealed the world and gave it, boxed and folded neat. She gave it back in silence, and silence was complete. I signed for every kiss the way I sign for stone. and saw the client in the mirror. Gold and alone, I have the money, so the stars are in my name. The wind has signed a second party to the same. I hold a deed on heaven and paid it twice, but the air won't sell, and love won't wear my price. I learned that money tips the world almost your way, but almost is the toll that money cannot pay. I have the money, so the stars are in my name. The wind has signed a second party to the same. I hold a deed on heaven and paid it twice, but the air won't sell, and love won't wear my price. A last line waits below, the total blank and thin, and I can't tell what I'm paying for, or who paid in.
Set the tools down a second. This one's indie folk, reflective, healing, self-discovery, the soft admission of being unfinished. Not a ruin, just a house that needs repair. Here it is.
And I said it was nothing, just the paint coming down. I gave every crack in the plaster a name, and I hid the loose pieces when nobody came. Somebody else chose the pictures I hung on the wall, and I wore them like mine, and I answered their call. I locked all my shame in the cellar under the floor, and I kept my back turned and I stood at the door. You said it, and you did not raise your voice. I am standing right here, and it's my choice. Love has no hammer, love lays no cold stone in a house you keep tearing down on your own. My soul is a house, needs repair, not new curtains over wounds left bare. I have to admit in the quiet dark that no enemy left me one mark. My soul is a house that needs repair, so you don't have to breathe this bad air. Don't hold on my roof, don't take on my blame. I lift my own beams, I answer my name. There's a thing in the corner I never turned to see, and the voice in the night was not the wall, it was me. I paid for the damage, and I said the room's fine, and I asked you to live in a ruin I called mine. You are not my shelter, you are not sentimental, man. I keep leaving half finished at the end. You held out your hand and you waited by the stair, and I stood in the hallway with my hand in the air. You said it with your eyes right on mine. I won't look away and I won't draw a line, but I won't walk in rooms where you hide, and I can't turn a lock you hold from inside. My soul is the house that needs repair, and the key was in my hand, hanging there. I go down to the cellar, or I don't. I turn that lock tonight, or I won't. there, you are still on the step, you have not gone away. Do I call out your name? Do I have words to say? We made the heart a ledger, we maintain our tenderness. We filed as loss and gain. One day the love becomes a market square, where everyone is frightened for their share. This bread was never weighed, it was not sold. It broke and asked for nothing to be told. Love never learned the word, for does not pay the word. Love learned is hurt, and love will stay. Love never opens a ledger for the fight. It only asks, where is he standing tonight? Not how much hope is measured to remain, but can I stay and hold his hand through pain? Not what do I collect for staying near, but what would he lose the hour I disappear? The kingdom of the counting reigns alone, until 1 hour love rises to the throne. One sleepless night beside a small child sped. No light to fill, no debt, no word is said. One glass of water poured out to the end, the only coin a dying man can spend. Forgiveness held out to the man who owes a debt that walks beside him where he goes. A stranger's hand upon your shoulder laid the hour the world declared your part was played. Try writing these where every sum is done. The page will keep the ink and keep no one. Love doesn't fit the budget, it brings no profit you can weigh. It hands the last loaf across the sill and never asks it back someday. Love doesn't fit the budget, it stands beyond the measure of cost. When reason says we have already done all that we can, love rules, he's not lost. Let reason count, then numbers play their part. Let nothing perish that a plan can chart. But when the final page of night is spread, let love decide it, not the ledger's read. When every coin is counted to the last, leave one line open when the sum is cast. For hands held out with nothing to receive, for bread that feeds the man the plans would leave, for the man that no one would choose to keep, for the night a stranger sat and let him sleep. Write down one word upon that empty line.
Hands out of your pockets for this one. It's called I Am Not the Law, I Am the Level Light. Spoken word, all scales and no gavel, weighing every word before it drops. Here it is.
I am not the law, I am the level light. Not the iron on the ribs, but the warmth held tight. I am not the verdict, I am the open hand. Love is the breath that the rule can never command. I long for mercy, not the hounds and not the blade, not the fist in the temples of the fear I made. No date, no stamp, no seal, no order, no decree. And the arms that have learned the whole weight of me. I am not the law, I am the level light. Not the iron on the ribs, but the warmth held tight. I am not the verdict, I am the open hand. Love is the breath that the rule can never command. I was held not because I proved I could stand and learn that forgive has a give in its hand. Let no one be weighed, and the quiet lies deep, far deeper than 100 rulings I keep. I am not the law, I am the level light. Not the iron on the ribs, but the warmth held tight. I am not the verdict, I am the open hand. Love is the breath that the rule can never command. I will speak one word of pardon, alone and low, not allowed to whisper, only the ribs will know. And I don't know yet who that one word is for, the one I locked out, or the one at the door. We met in the night on the scorched, broken plain, where the sky lay in shards and the ash left a stain. Your sword had gone red and my shield had gone black, and neither of us had a road that led back. For years you were a word I was bred to erase, a target I never once saw as a face. But there in the last deafened hush, war was no more. I memorized eyes where a flag hung before. Between us the spears lay in pieces and rust, and the cold came to rest in our skin like dust. Two wounds bled together in one plot of ground, and the dirt never asked whose blood it had found. No swords to find me now. You'll know me by my eyes. Only palms held open, only breath, only this, that the oath we breathed out is the last thing that dies. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. Let it take our two faces, our titles, our years, let it burn every banner we marched under. Let it keep only this when the last smoke clears. Dying as enemies, we swore to wake as lovers. Find me again, and this time let your hands stay free. Not by the sword, not by the name they gave you. Let the eyes do the finding, that's my only plea. You said I forget which of us lit the flame, which border, which father, which house, and which name. The hate came down to us, decreed, carved in bone. But the fire we lit that night, that fire was ours alone. I answered, I needed my hands to look clear. I called the thing justice, but the word was fear. And we thought of the mothers who waited at doors, and the children whose mornings were empty.